Hello students, welcome to my English class. Today this class is for third semester students. India textbook, unit 1, they have this prose Mallika Srinivasan. So let's know more about Mallika Srinivasan. You might have seen her name in newspapers and also online. Her interviews are available online. You can search her name in YouTube and you'll get her interviews. She is an Indian industrialist and she is currently the CEO of TEFE. TEFE means Tractors and Farm Equipments Limited. So that is the name of the company that she owns. She is the CEO of that particular company. She is basically from Madras, Chennai, as it is called now. She was born in 1959. She studied in Chennai in Women's Christian College and also Bharatidasan Institute of Management. After completing her graduation for her higher studies, she went to University of Pennsylvania. Now, she is a very famous industrialist. So, in TEFE, in Tractors and Farm Equipment Limited, there are a lot of tractors manufactured. You have farm machinery manufactured. There are diesel engines, generators, engineering plastics, cylinders, hydraulic pumps and all. Okay, so all these help the farmers ease their work. So after she took over the company's growth has become very high. She brought out a revenue in excess of 10,000 crores. So apart from her work with TEFE, she also engages in philanthropic work, service for the poor. She supports organizations like Cancer Hospital in Chennai. She is also very much interested in Carnatic music. Now let's come to the summary of the prose Mallika Srinivasan. So I have given the summary here in very simple English. You'll be able to easily understand this and then study it for the exam. Let's read this and then understand. When I read, you can go through each line. Mallika Srinivasan is an Indian industrialist who currently acts as the Chief Executive Officer of Tractors and Farm Equipment Limited. She is a recipient of several illustrious awards, including the first Businesswoman of the Year award by Economic Times and Entrepreneur of the Year in the field of manufacturing from Ernst & Young. So she is a very famous, very established personality. She has received many illustrious awards and the notable are the one which are given here. Businesswoman of the Year award, first Businesswoman of the Year award given by Economic Times, and also Entrepreneur of the Year in the field of manufacturing, which is given by Ernst & Young. She has been given the title Tractor Queen by media due to her success in the tractor industry. So as a woman entrepreneur, she has shown a lot, and then she has been named as the Tractor Queen. The media has also ranked her as one of the India's most powerful businesswomen. She was born on 19th November 1959 in Chennai. Her father was a great business person. She grew up listening to his informal discussions on business. She pursued an MA in econometrics from Madras University, disregarding her father's interest. So her father was not interested in her pursuing an MA in econometrics, but then against his wish, she went to the Madras University and then pursued her interest. She married Venu Srinivasan, chairman of motor manufacturer, that is TVS Motor Company. She did her MBA at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. Mallika's mother looked after her daughter while she was studying in America. So to take a business for a woman in that period was not an easy task. So her mother supported her very well. and she was very much inspired with her father. Her father was a great business person, so she was very much inspired by his chosen path, and then she has been listening to his informal conversations on business. Mallika joined Tefe, one of her father's high-profile companies, in 1986. Mallika's father had established a great business without any degree. So he was not very much high educated, but then his business was a high success. So he wanted her to do something remarkable and was not very much interested by her MBA from Pennsylvania University. Mallika was disappointed. She wanted to pursue her studies abroad. That's why she went to Wharton and pursued her MBA. But then her father was not interested in academic credentials, academic degrees and all that. So when she came back, her father did not say very much good about her degree. So she was disappointed, but she continued to work in the family business. She began to put her knowledge in use, and then the company began to grow. As time passed, her responsibilities increased, and her father showed more and more trust in her abilities. She began to make Tefe a modern technology-oriented company. So definitely her studies in Pennsylvania will back her work. So she began to introduce technological advancement in the company's industries. In 1960, when the company was founded, its quota was 7,000 tractors a year. So when she, prior to her joining in 1960, the company used to make 7,000 tractors a year. In 2012, the company was capable of making that same number of tractors, 7,000 tractors, in 15 days. So when she joined, the company had a turnover of about 86 crores, but by 2010 the company's turnover became 5,800 crores. So that was the influence of Mallika Srinivasan towards the business. Even during the times of economic downturn, Mallika Srinivasan made decisions that were beneficial to the company. When sales began to fall, she insisted on research and development so that when the market recovered, new models could roll out and challenge their competitors' products. This helped the company to record a profit when the other companies could not. So there was this recession, economic downturn, but then their company was able to withstand this problem. How did they withstand? They withstood this problem by concentrating on research and development. This helped the company to record a profit when the other companies could not. Mallika did experience major trials during the company's explosive growth. So she also had some setbacks in her life. In the late 2000s, her father passed away. So her father was her greatest inspiration. Her father had been her anchor and her rock, nudging her in the right direction. So she came from a business family, and he was a great business person. So he was the person she always looked forward to. Months after her father's death, her sister passed away. In 2008, her mother also passed away. She lost her family she had grown up with, but she stood steady in life. She managed taking the burden of the family business with dignity and grace. So that is the story of Mallika Srinivasan. You read the story from the textbook. Perhaps it's not a story, it is a prose. So it is an inspirational prose about a very successful woman entrepreneur. So definitely you have to read the textbook. This is only a summary which will help you frame your essay in the exam. Okay.